Hello everyone, it's Weston's Weatherwise with another video forecast. In today's video, we break down the upcoming severe weather coming to portions of Arkansas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri, along with portions of the Dixie Valley. Starting off with the day one outlook. This outlook, it's got a lot larger. I do have to say, this has grown in size quite a bit, even pushed back into portions of northeast Oklahoma now. So, this is accompanied by a small 2% tornado threat right here. And I would not be surprised to see an outlook around here for the possibility of supercells with all our warm moisture that's getting pulled up. But anyways, for now, we do have a 2% tornado threat right in here in portions of northwest Arkansas, northeast Oklahoma, and southwest Missouri. Definitely think that could get larger, and right here on the hail, this is the wind, you see we have a 5%. I do think this is the thing, or the hail could make this go to a slight risk over in portions of Kansas and Missouri. Now this is for the whole risk, so I'll give you my thoughts here. I do think we will get the rest of this chunk right here that's cut off. I think we will get it added on in the next outlook. But anyways, here 5% hail risk, not rolling out, it going slight somewhere across here. So definitely gonna have to keep an eye on this. Live stream probability 5%. I don't know why Pivotal Weather would not pull up the 2% risk today, or the day 2 risk. So here we have a slight risk, an extremely large one, surrounded by an extremely large marginal threat. I would not be surprised though to see this get dropped off with what models are showing now. So we have a large 2% tornado threat for those QLCS spin-up tornadoes as our line marches southward. There, 15% wind and a 15% hail. Starting off with the HRRR in portions of Oklahoma, Kansas, and Missouri, along with northwest Arkansas, you can tell there's still questions remaining on where these storms are going to fire at. So we got to be cautious if they fire back here at all. But just look how intense these get super fast. And honestly, these storms look the most intense in portions of Oklahoma. So if I take a sounding right before these storms in front, and then you can tell marginal severe. If I go forward, it will probably be contaminated from the storms, extremely contaminated. So looking good, nothing too bad. If we take one back here, I bet you it's gonna. This one actually shows severe. That is weird. That it's showing severe. How far back does it go severe? Is back here still marginal? It's still severe. So we definitely are having to watch. Even out here, if those storms fire, there is going to be a slight tornado potential with them. You can tell they kind of die out pretty fast. So moving on to the HRRR and surface-based Cape, you can tell we are going to get a surge of instability. Only around 200, 300 joules per kilogram. Nothing too crazy. Significant tornado parameter. There is a little bit there, as you can tell. Not extremely high, but it is there. Moving on to the NAM here. You can tell it does not paint the best picture. So it's really hard to tell there, but we still had to watch in this area for development. Moving on to the NAM on surface-based Cape. Instability, I do have to say, there is quite a bit more on the NAM. Now, start heading on to the significant tornado parameter. It is actually much higher, as you can tell back here. So this is what I'm watching in this area. Any storm that gets going out early, it's going to have the chance to drop a little spin up. Heading on to the NAM wide picture for down here for tomorrow's setup. You can tell this line is going to form, and it's just not that appealing. Heading on to Cape. So there's that surge. Now, there is quite a bit of instability, but the question back here with all this instability is, are storms going to be able to make it there? We don't know if storms are going to be able to make it there. I did not mean to hit lapse rates. Now, significant tornado parameter there was a bit bigger. Now, this area, we are having to watch for a isolated spin-up tornado in that line. So definitely going to be watching that live stream chance, 10%. Hope you guys all did enjoy today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.